Imagine waking up one morning, floating above your bed, your arms drifting up like ghost limbs, and your hair waving in slow motion. There's no up or down. You try to walk, but your feet don't touch the floor. No, you're not dreaming. You're in space. And the weirdest part, your body is about to change in ways you never expected. So, what actually happens to your body in zero gravity? Well, first of all, let's clear something up. When astronauts float in space, they're not totally without gravity. They're actually falling around the Earth at just the right speed so they never hit the ground. That's what we call microgravity. It feels like weightlessness, and it plays some wild tricks on the human body. The very first thing you'd notice? Your face feels puffy. Seriously. In zero gravity, your body fluids, blood, water, all that good stuff, don't get pulled down into your legs like they do on Earth. Instead, they float upward, collecting in your head. So your face swells, your sinuses clog up, and you might sound like you have a permanent cold. Not the most glamorous start, right? Now, while your face is ballooning, your spine is doing the opposite. It's stretching. Without gravity compressing your vertebrae, the discs between them expand, and your entire body gets longer. That's right. You could actually grow up to 2 inches taller in space. Sounds cool until your back starts aching from the stretch. Bonus fun fact: NASA astronauts often complain about space back pain, especially in the first few days of a mission. And remember how blood floats upward? Well, your brain notices their S too much up top and tells your body to get rid of some fluids. That leads to dehydration and fewer red blood cells. Scientists call it space anemia, and it's something astronauts are still trying to manage even on short missions. But let's talk muscles. On Earth, gravity is basically your personal trainer. Every time you stand, walk, or even sit, your muscles are working to hold you up. In space, no gravity means your muscles get lazy. Fast. Without daily workouts, astronauts can lose up to 20% of their muscle mass in just a couple weeks. That's why they have to exercise at least 2 hours a day using special machines that simulate weightlifting and running. Your bones take a hit too. Just like muscles, bones weaken when they don't have to support weight. This can lead to bone density loss, almost like a supercharged version of osteoporosis. After a few months in space, astronauts can lose up to 1% of their bone mass per month, and it takes a long time to rebuild that after returning to Earth. And don't even get started on your heart. In space, the heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood upward, so it starts to shrink a bit. That sounds scary, but it's a real thing. Your cardiovascular system becomes deconditioned. Then, when astronauts come back to Earth, they can feel dizzy or even faint because their bodies forgot how to handle gravity. But maybe the most unexpected change happens in your eyes. A lot of astronauts report blurry vision after just a few weeks in orbit. Scientists call it SANS, Spaceflight-Associated Neuro-Ocular Syndrome. It's believed to be caused by fluid pressure pushing on the back of the eye. Some of these changes are temporary, others, not so much. Sleep is also a big deal. With no sunrise or sunset in space, just 16 sunrises and sunsets every 24 hours aboard the ISS, your internal clock or circadian rhythm gets totally confused. Astronauts wear special sleep masks, take melatonin, and even use sun lamps to trick their bodies into staying on schedule. But it's tough. Sleep in space is often lighter, shorter, and less restful. Even your taste buds aren't safe. That face puffiness we talked about? It messes with your sense of smell, which affects taste. Astronauts often crave spicy or strongly flavored food because milder tastes just feel boring. Imagine losing your sense of taste and floating while trying to eat rehydrated lasagna. Space is not for picky eaters. And here's one that sounds like science fiction. Your genes might change. In a study of twin astronauts, one in space, one on Earth, researchers found that spaceflight caused small but noticeable changes in gene expression. While most of those changes went back to normal after landing, some stuck around. We're still figuring out what that means, but it could have huge implications for long-term space travel. Of course, it's not all bad news. Your body is incredibly adaptive. Given time and the right support, it adjusts. Muscles can be maintained. Bones can recover. Even your balance system, which totally freaks out at first because your inner ear is used to gravity, eventually figures it out. Some astronauts start off space sick but end up doing backflips by the end of their mission. But the real challenge comes when it's time to come home. After months in zero gravity, re-entering Earth's gravity feels like wearing a backpack made of bricks. Walking feels clumsy. Some astronauts even have to be carried out of their capsules because they are too weak to stand. It takes weeks, sometimes months, to fully recover. So, is zero gravity dangerous? It can be, but with the right training, equipment, and care, we can manage the risks. And understanding how the body responds to microgravity is key if we ever want to live on the moon, travel to Mars, or explore even deeper into space. In the end, zero gravity is like a remix of Being Human. Your body still plays the same song, just with completely different rules. And the more we learn, the closer we get to making space a place where humans can truly live, not just visit.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.